everyone, so surprise, surprise, I am back with yet another tag video. I know I am doing so many tag videos on this channel, but they are just so much fun. And I got emailed a request to do the Furry Friends tag video. And I was like, this tag video isn't even all about me, it's all about my furry friend. So I was like, I have to do this tag. So basically, it's all about your pets. And I have Teddy Bear here with me. Say hi. Hi. He's like, where are those begging strips you promised me? I told him if he was nice and like good in this video, I would give him begging strips. And I seriously think he's already searching for the begging strips because he's just looking around. But basically, you just take your pet, and you guys can do this with any pet you have. If you have a dog, if you have a cat, if you have a gerbil, if you have a goldfish, if you have a bird that's outside your window that like sometimes come by, because I totally thought that I had a bird when I was 8 because my parents, it was like always flying around my window, and my parents told me it was my bird, but turns out it just had a nest that was like kind of close to my window, and it would fly by sometimes, and my parents like told me it was my bird. So no matter what kind of pet you have, there's no judgment on these videos. You just answer a series of questions that have to pertain to your pets. So this is a tag video all about my doggy Teddy Bear, and I wish I could like hold him on my lap and you guys would still be able to see him, but my lap is like kind of low compared to the camera. Maybe I'll just like hold him like this. He doesn't think that's very comfortable. He's tired. He wants to go to sleep. Okay, he's asleep on my lap now. Like, you are so silly, dog. Just a second ago, he wanted begging strips. Let's go ahead and get started with the first question. First one is, what is your pet's name? My pet's name is Teddy Bear. I actually did a video called Name My Pup back like the day I got him, and you guys helped me name him. I did not want an original name. I wanted to name him something like Mowgli or Baloo. Those are both from Jungle Book. I wanted to name him something like Alexander Snipperdoodle. Like, I wanted a really unique name. At the end of the day, he looked like a little teddy bear, and I just had to name him Teddy Bear. And look, he is like a little teddy bear. Hi, Boo. I also call him Boo sometimes. All right, so number 2, what kind of pet is it and what breed? It's obviously a dog, and it is a Yorkshire Terrier or a Yorkie, and its parents were both, its dad was 10 pounds and its mom was 12 pounds, so he was supposed to be like 10 to 12 pounds is what the lady told me, and turns out he is only 4 pounds, so he is just a small dog. And I took him to the vet because I was like, he has worms, he has a disease, he's not gaining weight, something is wrong with my dog. And the vet was like, sometimes people are little and sometimes dogs are little. And I was like, oh, okay. So number 3, how long have you had your pet? I've had him since August 2009. So that's, oh baby, it's like our 2-year anniversary. So I have had him for 2 years. Okay. Number 4, how did you get your pet? Okay, so my friend back in Tennessee, her mom had 2 Yorkie dogs, and I guess bred them together to make Yorkie puppies and asked me if I wanted one of them, and my mom said no. I said yes. I took my mom to see them because I went over to see them first, and I was like, these are the cutest dogs ever. I have to have this one. And then my friend's mom was like, you know, you're welcome to have it, but you're gonna have to decide soon because I have a couple other people that are, you know, wanting to maybe take him as well. So I was like, no, this is supposed to be my dog. So I had my mom go over to my friend's house, and my mom was driving there, and she was like, no, absolutely not, Blair. We are not getting another dog. We drove there. My mom walked in. She was like, okay, this dog is like the sweetest thing. And I have to, you know, I love my other dogs to death. We have dogs back in Tennessee. I have Rue back in Tennessee. He is my blind Chihuahua. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to come out to California with me just because he has so much work to take care of. And it's kind of mean to change his environment when he kind of knows his routine in Tennessee and stuff. And he has a huge backyard to run around in and stuff. But my mom was, you know, talking about all the dogs we've ever had, and she was like, I think Teddy was like the best decision we have ever made. So number 5, how old is your pet? He is actually 2 years old. I got him when he was like 8 weeks old, and I got him in August, so he was born end of June. And then number 6, what are some quirky things about your pet's personality? Okay, he is such a small dog that he cannot growl. And when I say he can't growl, I'm not talking, okay, so he makes this noise and it's like, arr. Teddy, will you do it? Arr, arr. He is like so mellow right now. Most of the time he's running around, arr. He is so tired. You can go back to sleep. I'm sorry. I just wanted to show everybody you. So he does that noise, and it's really, really weird. That's his growl. That's not a whine. When like another dog's eating out of his food bowl or something, that is the most aggressive noise he knows how to make, and it sounds like a whine, but it's not. It's a growl. Other quirky things about his personality is a lot of dogs like to cuddle. But when I've talked to my friends about their dogs and dogs that I've had in the past sleep in the same bed with me and stuff, like they might cuddle when they're falling to sleep, but if you wake up in the middle of the night or something, they're at the foot of the bed or they're not quite cuddly, Teddy cannot get close enough to me when we're sleeping, and sometimes it's a little bit annoying because if it's up to him, he will have his body completely across my face. So sometimes I like move him down so that he can lay across my neck, but sometimes I'm just like, dog, you have to sleep in my armpit, and he loves it. But he is the biggest snuggle bug in the entire world. Oh! He just jumped off. He's the biggest snuggle bug in the entire world, and if it was up to him, he would completely be on my face all night, every night. Number 7, what does your relationship with your pet mean to you? This is actually a really important one for me. Teddy is like a best friend to me. It's weird. It's weird to say this. He has been through a lot with me. Like, I feel like he came from Tennessee to California with me. I also got him kind of at the very beginning. Now he found a toy and he's playing. Now he's like all hyper and he's playing with a bottle cap on the floor, which isn't exactly a toy, but it's his kind of toy. That's another quirky thing about his personality. Oh my gosh, I am so excited that he just started playing with that bottle cap so I could explain this to you guys. He likes water bottles, like Arrowhead water bottles with a little bit of water at the bottom of them. Close the top, throw it on the ground. He will play with it for hours. I think he thinks he can get to the water inside, and he has a water bowl that's always, you know, full of fresh water and stuff, but I think it's just like the chase or something. What was I talking about? Oh, what does he mean to you? Okay, he moved from Tennessee to California with me, so he kind of, when I first moved to California, I didn't know that many people, and I had nights where I was just kind of hanging out with him and Al, and it was fun, but he definitely were very close. And if you have a dog or a pet, you understand what I mean when I say that he kind of feeds off my personality. Like if I'm in a great mood, he's in a great bubbly mood, and if I'm sick and laying in bed, he just lays there with me and stuff. But also, I got him kind of at the beginning of my YouTube kind of journey, I guess. So he's been through this whole thing with me, and it's definitely been something that is definitely life-changing for me, and he's gone through it with me, and it's weird to say, but I feel like he feels it too. Like, I don't know, he is like my BFF Jill. Number 8, what are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? Sorry, it's kind of far away from me, so I'm kind of having to squint. What are your favorite pastimes with your pet? We like to sleep. That's kind of a pastime for us. And we play games. I give him treats all the time. He's such a small dog that it's hard for me to take him on like long walks. Like I can't really, the furthest place away that I can really walk him is if I walk across the street to this coffee shop. He can kind of walk with me, but like once we get there, obviously I can't take him in or anything, but like that's how I judge the distance of where he can go, because that's where he kind of like passes out and he's like, no, this is it, mom. So he can't walk very far, so I can't really take him on like long walks, but he loves just playing around on the floor. Like I will get down on all fours with him and he will just like run around and we will play and have a blast. So that's fun. And number 9, what are nicknames that you call your pet? So I call him Teddy Bear, I call him Teddy, I call him Boo, I call him Teddy. That's pretty much all I call him. Those are pretty much my things for him. So those are all of the questions. I really hope that you guys want to do this tag video as well. I'm really excited to see any of your responses and to meet some of your pets. And I'm gonna grab him really fast because I want him to be in my little goodbye thing with me. So hold on one second. So I remembered another nickname I call him. I call him Monster, but he is definitely in a more hyper mood right now, as you can see, because he's been playing around on the floor. Now he is like, I'm getting down, I'm getting back to my bottle cap. But yeah, so that is my tag video with my furry friend. This is my furry friend Teddy Bear, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye.